Okay, guys, it is the Daily Rant. It's October 18th. It's Friday. Now, today, people were talking about Drake, and he said how he's so sick of people saying that I'm lonely and emotional and associating me with longing for a woman. Oh, he says, I'm not content by any means. I want to keep working, but I'm a happy person. I'm very excited. My life is constantly exciting, and it's not some sad, depressing story.
How did he write that in all 160 characters?
I think that was an interview. No, it was an interview.
Oh, an interview. How did he write that in 160 characters?
Watch out for that light, girl.
Okay, here we go. Comment. So, are we saying that he's saying he's not an emotional, or he's tired of being painted as emotional? Isn't he emotional? You know I got it. He does. Isn't Drake? Isn't that the appeal for Drake, to be emotional?
Jay-Z, you know I got it. You know, he's a rapper with feelings.
He's a crybaby.
No, no, he's a man who knows how to confidently express how he feels. Yeah. And there's nothing wrong with the man knowing how they.
I don't want to hear that in rap, though. Put that in the R&B.
But no, that's the whole point. That's what he created that lane. He did the rap.
He could do it.
Exactly.
And you know what? I think girls look more at him.
I'm going to pass the baton to her while I get back on the radio.
Ladies look at him like, you know what? He's grown and he can express himself in this industry where it's all about being hard and...
Well, he tries to act hard on so many different levels, and then he
but he's not hard.
Soft.
Yo, come in here.
Drake is not hard at all.
No. Get in here.
No. Drake is not hard at all, guys.
Yes, he can.
He is a sensitive man.
And he can be sensitive too.
But what's wrong with that?
What's wrong with it?
What's wrong? It doesn't mean just because you're a rapper doesn't mean you have to be hard.
No, you know what? No, you really
I've been sensitive before. Women don't like sensitive men.
No, they don't. They don't like sensitive men. They like men that are going to be jerks to them.
No.
Well, I'm not sensitive.
I like a man who could be a man when he needs to be and break it down if he wants to.
No girl wants to see a man cry. No girl wants to see a man be emotional.
No.
Drake is probably crying on the side. He's getting all worked up for no reason on things. He's trying to come out too hard on this.
Wait a minute, Matt. The only time I cry is in the shower.
Ooh.
What?
I do other things in the shower, but okay.
All right.
Pause and rewind. So, we're saying you love Drake because he's sensitive. Who loves Drake because he's sensitive?
I love Drake because he's, I appreciate Drake because he's sensitive and he's open to what most men won't admit to.
Exactly.
That's why I kind of liked Kanye in the very beginning, because he was the first to admit it, how self-conscious he was, right?
I'm so self-conscious.
And I'm the first to, remember that, right?
Yes.
Of course.
Drake is the first dude to really bring that, that to the table with his music, and I respect that.
I'm not mad at it. I mean, I get what you're saying. It's like, if you're a rapper, don't go boo-hooing. But I think at the same time, like, rap as a medium has evolved. It started off as being, like, for the dope dealers and gangsters.
Right, gangster rap.
Right.
But as it's become more popular, you got people in the suburbs, like white people, like, oh yeah, I can mess with this too, or anybody else, and they say, let me talk about what's relevant to me. So in a way, he's using it to express himself, and like how a lot of men.
With him.
I'm not gonna lie.
I'll just say this. So you say Drake in the suburbs to these white people. Drake is too safe. That's how I feel. He's just too safe. He's emotional. He's just worked up with things.
But he can touch base with everybody. He can touch base with everybody.
But I'm saying
those sensitive.
But he's saying he's not sensitive though, or he's not trying to.
Well,
be
yeah.
sensitive.
I mean, don't play yourself, Drake. I mean, the album you're talking about, oh, this girl could have been, coulda, shoulda, woulda, or things like that.
He's a light-skinned Keith Sweat. Like, what do you expect?
Yeah,
you're right.
Keith Sweat. Drake, you said you're the light-skinned Keith Sweat, and let's look at Keith Sweat's song, Nobody.
That's true.
You know what I mean?
Right.
And you don't see nothing. I mean, like, he's what was the other one? Just a Touch of Love, but that was a cover. But Keith Sweat.
Twisted.
Keith Sweat. Yeah, exactly.
Twisted.
He wasn't talking about
Twisted over.
Licking shots in the hood. So in a way, you kind of boxed yourself in by saying Keith Sweat.
Drake, it's okay to be sensitive.
Absolutely,
we like it.
Even though like you say, he might have boxed himself in. I don't mind it at all. I actually appreciate it. I respect it, and I actually don't even think of him as weak. I actually think of him as strong, because it takes a strong man to really step forward and be like, "Yo, this is how I feel."
And let's be
real, Drake. If you want to be a little girl and be sensitive, it's all right, Drake.
Hip hop is one
Drake,
of the most.
I'm single, by the way.
But let's be real.
So am I, Drake. Hey.
I'm about to get a point in.
Hey,
Hip hop
Drake.
is one of the most homophobic genres of music,
Right.
and you have a man expressing feelings about himself that isn't like I'm gonna kill this dude,
Right.
or whatever.
But
so just because you say that to call him soft, I think is kind of messed up because all he's doing is expressing feelings that a human being has.
The times have changed. Yes, we still have trouble in the streets. Yes, there's still issues and that real stuff that happens. But to his life, to his where he's at right now, that's what he's talking about, and that's what he's expressing. That's what he's relating to.
There's
for the
artists
ladies,
for
not the
artists for
fellas.
all of that
Fellas
too.
like that. Fellas
they're
buy his
gay.
music. No.
No, if you're lonely, you don't have to be gay to
No.
mess
You're
with Drake.
lonely,
you're
You just
just
have to
mad.
be lonely.
You just
Right?
no.
No.
Look, guys, and that's the rant for
relate.
today. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe. We'll have a new one on
We love
Monday.
you, Drake.
Peace out Friday.